How to play with a pet. It's a very important deal to give your pets attention and love. And pets love to play. They will feel loved and satisfied after playing with you, and this is good for both of you, because the pet will also be tired enough to sleep for some hours before waking up and wanting to play again, of course. Method 1. Play with dogs. 1. Hide the treats. If you have a well-trained and obedient dog, you could try to make her sit and then hide some treats around in the room where you are. Then when you say go, the dog will run around, trying to find all the treats. Remember to hide the treat a place your dog can reach. 2. Hide and seek. Remember the game you used to play when you was a kid? Maybe your kids play it, but it's not just for humans. Like the previous step, this requires an obedient and well-trained dog. Make the dog wait sitting down somewhere, facing a wall or better yet, a corner. Then you hide. Be careful, sometimes the dog peeks. And don't make too much noise hiding. Then call the dog's name and wait for the dog to find you. Note that this play works the best if you are alone with your dog at home, because other people can distract the dog. 3. Chase the sheet. This requires a garden and an old sheet. Find an old sheet that you don't use, and go out to your garden with your dog. Now, run around with the sheet behind you and watch your dog go crazy, trying to catch it. 4. The moving red dot game. This requires a laser pointer. Use the laser pointer to make your dog, or cat, go mad. Point it around on the floor, and at the walls and watch your pet trying to get a hold of it. Don't point the laser at your pet's eye though, it can harm. Method 2. Play with cats. 1. Cats love strings. Cut a piece of yarn or something similar and drag it around the floor or bed, and watch your cat go crazy after it. This is almost guaranteed a success, since all cats love strings. 2. Cats love boxes. Ever heard of Maru? Cats are in love with boxes and will most likely jump in them, because they seem so fun. Especially if there's a treat waiting in the box. Note that this also works with paper and plastic bags. 3. The hand under the blanket. This might leave some scratches. Have your hand under a blanket, and wiggle your fingers to make the blanket move. Your cat won't know it's you, and she will be acting mad, trying to catch the little mouse under the blanket. Method 3. Play with birds. 1. Birds really appreciate paper. They like to shred it, and can spend hours with a piece of paper, making it into 1,000 small pieces. Just remember to use plain white paper with no dyes, since this could be harmful for your pet. Also, help the bird by having already cut the pieces of paper smaller, so that the bird can handle it. 2. Birds like feathers. It's a funny thing actually. You can save your bird's shed feathers, do not pluck them off yourself, that's mean, and when you have a reasonable amount, tie them to the end of a cotton twine or similar, and then you can tie it to the roof of your bird's cage, and watch your pet have fun with the new friend. Method 4. Play with rats and mice. 1. Let your pet crawl into your pockets. Don't close the pocket though. Let the pocket be open and only do this if your clothes isn't tight at all. This is why this works best with sweatshirt pockets. The pet will crawl in and out the pocket and crawl around you. Be careful so that the mouse doesn't fall off you. 2. Make an obstacle course. You can use treats to navigate the rat through your homemade obstacle course. Place the treats with about 5 to 7 cm, 2.0 to 2.8 in, of distance. 3. Under the cover. Place your pet under a piece of cloth or something similar, and watch him/her trying to find out. Do not use a heavy cover, though, and if you see your pet doesn't like it, or is taking too long to find out, then stop the play, before the pet gets mad or ill. Method 5. Play with rabbits. 1. Place random objects on the floor. This includes small tunnels that your rabbit can go through, some newspaper for your rabbit to shred, some balls to play with, and some treats. Of course, your rabbit will be most interested in the treats, but afterwards you will figure out what your rabbit enjoys playing with. 2. Peekaboo. Take a piece of cloth and hold it over your rabbit. Then take off the cloth and make a noise, boo or wee, and see if your rabbit enjoys it. Some rabbits get mad, and some just find it weird. Tips. Make homemade, improvised toys for your pets. Usually they like these more than the expensive, store-bought ones. Encourage your pet to play every day to keep them healthy and happy. Catnip makes cats go crazy. Some of the plays you can play with your rabbit mouse also goes with your rabbit and vice versa. Some of the plays you can play with your dog also goes with your cat and vice versa. Warnings. Be careful so that you don't get bitten or scratched. If you do, cleanse the wound with water and soap. Be careful with giving food to your pet right after playing. Some pets have sensitive stomachs and will throw up. Provide water for the animal after the play session, so that he/she stays hydrated. Don't play with a sick pet, or with a pet that has just eaten or given birth recently. It's dangerous to play wild games with small animals, like birds or mice. They have small hearts that can't take too much of the excitement.